I'm Levar Burton. I'm a co-executive producer of Roots, and I played the original Kunta Kinte in the first Roots.
I'm Mark Wolper. I'm the executive producer of the show. My father also was the executive producer of the first Roots.
The slave trade in America was only 15% of the slave trade worldwide. So every corner of this globe has been touched by slavery in the modern world.
The reason we're doing this project is so that people can hear the story, can see the history, can feel the history of you know, what happened during this period of time across 200 years of history.
There's a lot of scholarship that we have been able to take advantage of that we just simply didn't know back then. And because this is history and it's going to air, you know, in the United States on the History Channel, that's a really important aspect to us.
As long as the history is correct and the information we're giving is correct, we can make it as entertaining as we want, and we did.
I think that there are very few projects like Roots that give you an opportunity to entertain, yes, but to educate, to enlighten, to uplift. This ultimately is a very uplifting story because it's a story about resistance and survival.
Even if he part you tomorrow, your love, it will never die.
A name is who you is. My daddy took whippings night and day to protect his name.
So the indomitability of the human spirit, the essential nature of family, and the continuity of family, and the strength and foundation that it provides, these are universal themes. These are ideas that everyone can relate to.
And let's not forget that this was 40 years ago this was done. Anybody under 35 or 40 years old have never heard of it or seen it.
And I think we would all agree it was no simple task. It was extraordinarily difficult and painful, both physically probably and emotionally, and it was rough going, but it was necessary, and it's a very special thing to be a part of.
Sometimes you're making a production that is so important that even though it's still fun to make it and it still gives us pleasure to perform, what we're actually performing in the moment is incredibly disturbing to us.
It was incredibly intimidating on many, many levels because of how much this piece of history means and how important it is, and also how strongly people feel about the original adaptation of Alex Haley's book.
What they did in the 1970s was extraordinary, and it is a testament to how good Levar Burton was, because they had none of those tricks that we have with CGI today.
This is a new story with new people, and it's being told in a new way.